game early before launch?
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, you know, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's.
Doris, the quickness both of these teams possess should make this an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be under duress of the shot clock. I am curious to find out which team not only plays quickly, but does so without turning it over. That maximizes their possession. That team, I think, has a real shot of winning this basketball game.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Roman Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Johnson. And it's Torres in at the center position. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And then Johnson with the jam.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
As the head coach of the Mavericks did give me a few minutes to catch up. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shoots the three. Johnson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williamson trying to free himself up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
Johnson at the line for one.
Now, Doncic, his point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow, he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Now, here's Doncic. Here's Ortiz. Dallas, no good that time either. Williamson outside. Can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Martin. Out to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Buries it down low. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Count it. Good. And 11 points for Johnson.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Doncic passes to Irving. It's stolen by Johnson. Goes up, and then Johnson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Doncic, following the score by New Orleans. Inside. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Williamson. And that's 15 points for Johnson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New Orleans?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Johnson with the block. Ingram against Martin. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. The teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Ingram outside. This is it to Johnson. Fires the three. Another one goes. Incredible.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. Ortiz. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
He feeds it to McCollum with his first shot attempt. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. MP's really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat.
Mavericks trail by 13. Outside, Martin. McCollum against Doncic. Back to Martin. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Dallas shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Johnson, good. Johnson's got 20.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Doncic finds Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
But Kyrie Irving has a well-earned reputation for making the difficult shots. That is beautiful.
Cullen passes to Johnson. Ortiz grabs the miss. Ortiz has got his fourth rebound in this one. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Martin. Down low. Wants to get it to Irving and does.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A different look for Dallas. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Wood. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Martin. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. The Pelicans also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Zion Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Ingram. New Orleans leading by 8. And here is Johnson. 20 points for him.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First personal foul, second team foul.
New Orleans shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Green, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Johnson.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Hardy passes to Green. Here's Ortiz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Green missing.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Johnson against Hardaway. Stevenson with a clean look. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Mavericks trail by 13. Outside, Green. And there's the pass to Hardy. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pelicans leading by 13. To the inside. Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Now, here's Hardy. No points in the game yet for him.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Hardaway. And the basket by Johnson. And the Pelicans lead by 17. Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded by Stevenson. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. No good again that time.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. And
Again, what an avalanche.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, great now. Timeout.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Give a big hand to your junior D-Town crew.
And here's Hardy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Pass to Green. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
He got it again. Sensational.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Hardaway with the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Fernando. That one goes. Count it.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Passes to Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson hands it from downtown. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pelicans.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Hardy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Green in the post. Johnson on him. Green, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Daniels. 37 points for Johnson.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Kicks to Hardaway. And he lays it straight in.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
And so it's New Orleans cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Fernando in at the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. The Pelicans. Good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Irving. There's the pass to Wood, and here's Martin. Pass to Doncic. Over Stevenson. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me. I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Doncic passes to Martin. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And finished off by Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Now here's McCollum. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Jones, the pass to Johnson. That's tipped. Irving looking for an opening. On the wing, Doncic. Passes it to Fernando. Ingram against Irving. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Here's McCollum. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Martin. We saw him with 10 points last game. Doncic finds Wood. Irving with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 9.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
McCollum with the bounce pass. New Orleans moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes. Johnson's got 46 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Wood. To the paint. The jump hook. Johnson with the block.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Ingram. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here is Martin. He has 7. Right side Irving. Fernando, the pass to Martin. Irving against Johnson. Doncic outside. The kick out to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Plays it up and banks it in. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Doncic kicks to Martin. And the pass to Fernando. Over Ingram. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That is his first foul of the game. Williamson is checked in for Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Mavericks now. 1:10 left in the first half. Wood at the elbow. To the middle. Here's Green. Wood finds Green. In close, he hits it. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Green. And then Johnson with the jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Outside, Green. Wood passes to Green. Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded by Stevenson. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Hardy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardy passes to Wood. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Down low, here's Johnson, and got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Lets it go with the three. The shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Torres in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Irving. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Ortiz.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Doncic with it. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Johnson. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5 by 5. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Outside, Martin. Doncic against McCollum. Good D by McCollum.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Williamson, the pass to Johnson. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Ingram outside. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Irving. He gets it in there. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Christian Wood. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The three for Doncic. They get it back. Here's Fernando. Doesn't go for it.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Cullen passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Martin on the wing. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
At the line for Dallas,
He hits both from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Torres. Inside. And again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Martin, the pass to Ortiz. To the paint. Here's Irving. And it's denied. Martin against Ingram. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Johnson against Irving. Out to the wing. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. Feeds to Johnson. Good. He hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Martin kicks to Doncic. Here's Ortiz. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The three for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
And another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
He kicks it to Martin. Pass to Irving. This one for 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Johnson can't hit. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Irving. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the inside, Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 9 assists now tonight. The Mavericks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Martin, the pass to Doncic. That one good for 2. 14 points for him.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Johnson's shot is off. Doncic outside. Here's Martin. And it's good for 2. Martin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Williamson trying to free himself up. That's good from Johnson on the assist by McCollum.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Get out of your seats and on your feet for the detailed crew.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Daniels subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Martin wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Martin's got 12 in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Johnson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And they double up Doncic. Here's Fernando. He's got 6. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks with possession here. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
It's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Hardy. And taken away by Johnson. And good. There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
The pass to Hardy. Here's Green. Here's Fernando. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Hardy. Johnson with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Cullen passes to Johnson. Connects again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Doncic passes to Fernando. Green left side. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Jones checked in for the Pelicans.
Pelicans substitution. Herbert Jones.
Here's Doncic. He's got 14. Just 2 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Pass to Hardy. Green against Jones. Passes it to Hardy. Back to Green. Doncic left side. It's Martin on the wing. It's stolen by Green. Inside. And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Jones. Back to Johnson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fernando's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
2 minutes remaining in the
Green kicks to Daniels.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Jones up top. Guarded by Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Luka Doncic. And New Orleans also making a change. Brook Lopez is checked in for Green. Green inside. Working on Jones. Pass to Hardy. From past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Outside, Martin. Hardy passes to Martin. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Woods checked in.
For your Mavericks, Christian Wood.
Here's Green. Here's Hardy. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. So it's the Mavericks now. And finished off by Wood. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Lopez outside. Back to Johnson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fernando's got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's Green with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Johnson draws the double. Here's Lopez. Christian Wood grabs. Second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Hardy. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Johnson. Oh, that's blocked. Right side Hardaway. Over Daniels. Offline. And so it's New Orleans having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Substitution going with a whole new group out there. The Pelicans also changing it up. Torres checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Green. And it's Johnson in for Brandon Ingram. We've got Wood. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Ortiz in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. So it's the Mavericks now. Outside Martin. And Doris, in a time where we see so much international conflict, Commissioner Adam Silver has said that shared loves and appreciations, including sport, can bring us all together. It's a nice thought.
It's a wonderful thought, Kevin, and I think immediately to the NBA Finals, where I see representatives from so many different countries, China, Brazil, you name it, the opportunity to interact, to share our passion for the game of basketball. Listen, the hope is we can find more things that connect us than that pull us apart.
Pass to Ortiz. Down low. Here's Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, Kyrie Irving is very capable of single-handedly sustaining an offense. Hot hand, yes, sir.
Another bucket. Wow. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Back to Doncic. Driving inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Dom.
Basket counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Fires from the line. And another basket for Dallas.
This guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, just nice strength there and just off with the shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. It's stolen by Johnson. Stevenson outside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Hardy passes to Birch. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3 from Stevenson. And the Pelicans get it back. Yet another bucket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. To the right side. He's guarded by Johnson. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Passes it to Green. They need this. It's rebounded by Dozier. New Orleans gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Johnson, that's for 2. Tries again. Rebounded by Hardy.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Johnson draws the double over Green. Takes a 3. Johnson gets the bucket.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And yes, it's good. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer. You kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Yep, it counts. That's 7 points for Jaden Hardy.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 37. 1:32 left in the game.
Okay, fans, time to make some noise for your D-Town crew.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. 1:32 left in the fourth. Johnson kicks to Dozier. Back to Johnson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Time now for an injury report. Now, let's get an update on Dwight Powell's injury. David, what's the news there?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. He's calling it a high ankle sprain, and he told me that he's currently in extreme pain. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Hardy, and the layup is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Johnson gets the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Elbow. 2.
Shooting for New Orleans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Johnson. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Covered by Johnson. Harrell kicks to Green. Shoots. Rebound by Johnson.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here is Stevenson. Takes the 3. And no good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and it just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.